Hello again, everyone. So this is just a very quick video on getting you started on Visual Studio. So simplest way to get it, go to your favorite search engine and search for Visual Studio Community 2019, and probably the first search result will give you something like this. We are interested in the Community Edition, which is free. There are other editions. Uh, this one will do for us. It should take you to this page over here, visualstudio.microsoft.com/vs/community. Click the download link, and that should get you this file down here. I'm going to launch that now. I already have Visual Studio installed, but I'm just going to going to point out something important over here. So don't need that anymore. So instead of installing this is going to show me, or is basically going to offer me to modify my existing installation. So when you launch this, you may see something slightly different. But what I want to point out is this. Um, so I have the 2019 Community Edition already installed. So instead of reinstalling it, can take quite some time. I'm just going to hit the modify button over here, and I want to show you something. This. Uh, so Visual Studio is not just used to write programs in C for C projects or C++ projects. You can use it for all manner of development work. So when you are doing your own installation, you'll be offered a list of components and which ones you want to install. Now, I installed a whole bunch of other things as well, which you probably don't need. Um, but this is kind of the essential one. What you want to install is, and you can always add extra components. It's fine. So, for example, this one over here, my installation has components for Python development, for developing for Azure, Microsoft's cloud infrastructure, um, some other things. But what we are most interested in is this: desktop development with C++. So basically writing programs that run on your computer in Windows using C++. And wherever it says C++, that also includes C as a subset. So what we will be doing in this course is we'll be focusing on console applications that run in a command line interface. So please select the appropriate components when you are doing your installation. So I'm just going to close this because I don't want to change anything in my installation. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to launch my copy of Visual Studio, and I'm going to show you very quickly how you can create a new project. Uh, so once you're done with your installation, what you want to do is create a new project, and depending on what components you chose, when you installed your copy of Visual Studio, you'll have a whole bunch of options over here. So in order to narrow them down, maybe you want to use these filters. You can pick the language that you want to do that your project is going to be in. So in our case, C++. It's actually C, but our platform is Windows because all programs that we are going to build will be running on our Windows computer, and don't need to pick anything from here. And I'm going to do is I am going to choose, let's see, we have an empty project for anything for Windows. I'm going to choose console app from here. And I'm going to click next. So uh, Visual Studio calls each, asks you to name the project. I'm going to call this one test. Okay. And this is the location where the folder and files for this are going to be placed. I'm uh, as also go this will also create a solution file with extension .sln. So I'm just going to keep that in the same directory with everything else. Hit create. And there you go. This is an almost empty project. I'm just going to very quickly so just want to make sure if this works. uh, this pane over here, this is the source code. The pane down here by default, this is the output pane. When we compile our project, may give us the compiler may give us some warnings, some errors. You can see those down here. You can filter them. Right now we have nothing. Here by default on the right side we have the Solution Explorer. So that's basically the project that we're working on right now. This one's we named this one test. If you want to see a solution, a project may contain multiple files. So this one that we're working on right now contains only a single file. So this file test.cpp, this is the file that you're seeing open over here in the source in the source code pane. So as you can see, this new project already contains a few lines of code. Uh, the green lines are comments. Just want to see if everything is configured right. So I'm just going to compile and run this project. So I'm going to hit this play button that I have up here in the menu bar. And let's wait for the output. It's going to print out a message saying hello world. There you go. Hello world exclamation mark. Now, this is the command line interface, of course. Just going to hit any key to close this and there we are, back again. If this program had any errors or warnings while compiling or linking, we would have seen them over here. Going to go back into the output tab, and that's it. And this is how you create a new project in Visual Studio.